Hi everybody, Wes Davies here. I'm trying to get to work. I was supposed to be in class about 10 minutes ago, but I don't know if you can see, the entire street has become a river. It's quite wild. Yeah. I would say they probably should have canceled classes. I mean, I don't even know if my scooter's gonna start. It stopped working and I haven't tried it again. Everything seems to be quite underwater. I mean, look at that. That can't be good. I'm not a mechanic, but I would say that's not an ideal situation. Everyone's kind of in the same boat here. Whoa. I don't know how theirs is still working. So welcome to Kaohsiung during typhoon season. Oh! These cars are like boats now. This is crazy. What am I supposed to do? There's helmets floating in the middle of the road. I can't believe this. See, that's smart. Just take a bicycle. We're in the middle of a river. Look, the water's up to my knees. This is nuts. Oh, wow. All right, I'm just gonna keep pushing my scooter that way. All right, let's go. And you know, the funny thing is, I actually forgot my wallet at home. I was about 5 minutes into my commute and I realized that my wallet was at home. So I was like, oh, you know, I just have to teach 2 classes. No big deal. But now I'm sure if I get stuck out here, I might want my wallet. So I'm cashless. My scooter won't start. I'm standing in about 2 feet of water and I'm supposed to be teaching an English class right now. But my boss said that none of my kids showed up anyway, so I think I'm off the hook for that one. Oh man, look at this. Stuff is just floating by. Things are getting pretty bad out here. And look at those poor scooters. At least mine's still upright. And I'm getting a little worried about this water. It can't be that clean. Well, what are we gonna do? I'm just pushing along here, trying to get to school. I do it for my kids. Oh wow, that's rough. Didn't work out. I feel like I'm in a movie. I feel like I'm in a post-apocalyptic natural disaster movie. And you can just hear car alarms going off everywhere. This is wild. It's just kind of getting worse and worse out here. My poor scooter. Is it ever gonna start again? Like, this is nuts. Oh, I should just hop on the bus, huh? That might not be a bad idea. But I don't want to leave my scooter here. I've seen what happens. I've seen so many scooters like tipped on their sides. It's crazy. Traffic jam. Oh, hi. Get away. Okay, look at this. I just realized something. I found a little guy. He's a stowaway. So there's a little snail catching a ride with me on my scooter as I try to get to work. I don't mind helping him out. I'm happy to have a friend out here. This is nuts. Look at this, shoes floating by, ice cream containers. Everyone's pretty much trapped. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty hard work pushing that scooter. You don't quite realize how far you drive every day until you have to, oh, look at that guy. He is killing it. Good for him. Okay. Oh. There we go. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. There are just disgusting things in the water that keep touching my leg. Wow. Never seen anything like this. Everyone's in good spirits though. It's kind of like this community building environment out here. Wow. Uh-oh. No! Okay, had a bit of a disaster with my scooter. As I was filming, I'm sure you saw, I turn around and my scooter's just falling into the river. It's resting now. I've got it back upright. I've pushed it to, I guess it's higher ground here because there's not as much water, not nearly as much water. So I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes and then try to start my scooter, and maybe I can make it to school. After all, this has been quite an eventful commute. Usually I do this in 18, 19 minutes, my drive from my apartment to school. And I don't know what time it is. I'm sure I've been out here for almost an hour and a half. And I am pleased to report the snail seems to be doing all right. He survived the fall. I was a little worried about that guy. Let's give this a shot here. Nah, it's not gonna start. Not yet. I've been walking a long way and my scooter still won't start. The rain luckily has calmed down. It's actually quite nice out, except I'm very hot. This jacket doesn't exactly breathe very well. Basically you're wearing a garbage bag poncho. So you can see my scooter. I really hope it starts after work, or I don't even know if we have classes. My boss just called me. She wants to make sure I'm all right. I just said, I'm fine. I'm just pushing my scooter. I don't know. It's gonna be another half hour, I think. This would be a 5-minute drive, but it's gonna take me a while. Okay, I finally made it into the heart of Fengshan. I'm pretty close to my school now. Maybe only another 10-minute walk. Ah, man, that was crazy. Probably one of the craziest things that's happened to me since I moved to Taiwan. My scooter still won't start. I really hope that it'll dry off in a couple hours while I'm teaching my class, if any students actually end up showing up. And hopefully I can actually get home later tonight. Everything is just flooded out here. Oh, jeez. This water level is way higher than I've seen it since last summer, since we had the big rains last summer. Finally made it to school. Scooter's still not working. This little guy is still here. I think he lives on my scooter now. Genius English School. And believe it or not, that is me teaching some of my students. So I guess I gotta go to class. A little bit of an update. We actually took my scooter to a little scooter shop that's right beside my school. So we had to rip out a bunch of parts and replace the spark plug and the filter, a couple of the tubes. So it's gonna cost me $1,000. So it's okay?
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, all right. So I'm not sure what happened to the audio in this last clip. My iPhone has been having some issues, I think because it got too wet. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and stay safe during this typhoon season. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.